Hi there, it's Lou, that yacht girl, and today I am going to do a walkthrough video of what has always been one of my favourite yachts, the Riviera 6000 Platinum Edition Sport Yacht. This particular example is on the market at the moment. Links will be below. It's with Mike McGarry, and it's available. It's a 2022. It's kept here in Fort Lauderdale, so you're able to come and see this boat anytime. So join me on a full walkthrough video. And while we're here, let's start on the outside of these yachts because they are gorgeous. Unlike a lot of the original Rivieras, these yachts are more a sport yacht style, so there's no flybridge on them, but it does allow for a lot of opening sunroofs that we'll see a little bit later on. The style of the boat, I think, is gorgeous. It errs on the side of classic, and it's never going to date on you. These are beautiful looking boats. The hulls on these are built for Australian conditions. It's not just a bit of Aussie pride going on there. These boats are built to handle the rugged coastlines of Australia and all the sea conditions we have there. So the hulls are a great performing hull. You'll also notice from here the stainless steel railing all around the sides there. They're a really nice secure yacht to work on as well. When you're trying to get up to the bow to anchor or coming on and off the dock, you've got that secure handrail all the way around. So now let's head on in and join me for the rest of the tour. All right, so let's start on the stern of the boat. To begin with, of course, you've got a huge swim platform here, which is hydraulically lifted and lowered into the water. You've got your boarding ladder down this side and these really heavy-duty steel rails. Everything on a Riviera is built to last. These boats will go, and the quality, you just feel it everywhere. Behind me here, we have the tender garage, which I'll drop some footage over. Hiding in there is a Williams 345 tender. And interestingly, on this boat, you can drop the platform into the water to launch the tender, leaving these stainless steel rails in place. Obviously, over the other side, there is a deck shower back here, so great for when you're coming in from a swim. A nice wide access up to the main cockpit and into the salon. So now let's wander up the side deck of the boat, and we'll end up on the bow. But to begin with, you can see we've got boarding doors on both sides. And the owner of this particular boat has quite cleverly put a grab handle here, which I just used stepping on board. Bloody great idea, that. And as I mentioned, these side decks are a nice width here, lots of room to maneuver, and you've got this really sturdy stainless steel rail all the way around. And we're up on the bow, as you would expect, the windlass. You've got your anchor locker there, searchlight, and back here, a lovely sun pad area, and this has a bimini that lifts up on top of that as well, so you can get some sunshade out there. You've got storage lockers down the side, and you'll see the grey on the roof of this boat with the black domes there. So these boats run with that two-tone colour scheme with that metallic grey and the white, which I think looks really, really stylish. Okay, so we're here in the rear cockpit area. And on these boats, this is just built for entertaining. To begin with though, note you've got docking stations on both sides of this yacht, so whichever side you're coming in on, you can easily stand there. You've got a nice sight line right up the side of the boat to be able to dock it on and off. We've got a huge grill area on the back here, which I'll show you over the top here. It's got twin grills that have never been used. You've got a sink there, ice maker, and a fridge. And this is one thing that you'll notice on every Riviera, you won't run out of refrigeration space. I think that's an Australian thing. We do like our drinks cold, so you'll never run out of fridge space on a Riviera. The sun lounges here, obviously nice area to hang out and dine. You've got, et voila, an opening roof. Hey presto. So you can make this area convertible to let the sun in, or if it's raining, you can also enclose the area in as well. Now we've got storage under here. I want to say this side is actually an insulated locker as well, isn't it?
Storage, yeah.
And, oh, there we go. The table also lowers and raises. So you can make that into a nice, do we have sun pad cushions for that? We do, great stuff. So that can be converted into a nice sun pad area as well, or a lounge pad area. And of course, all this heavy stainless steel here, we'll open this up and show you in a second. This rear window opens up, the whole salon then just spills out into this cockpit area for entertaining. So let's start on the interior in the galley. It's the heart of the home, and on a Riviera, even the smallest Rivieras have amazing galleys. For anyone who's spent time in a galley on board a yacht, you'll know that having a bit of extra bench space is incredibly useful when you're entertaining. But again, as I say, every Riviera has tons of practical fridge space. So here we are in the galley, nice big U-shaped bench going on here. We've got two huge drawer fridges here. There's a drawer fridge here, which I'm guessing you can swap to fridge freezers on some of these. And down here, a dish drawer. Fantastic, no more washing up glasses. Two more huge refrigeration drawers over here, and storage everywhere. So it's a really good, useful galley. And the best thing about this galley is all of that. So with this window open and the door open, you've got a seamless entertaining area between here and your aft deck where your guests are hanging out. So whether it's serving drinks or actually preparing food, this is a great spot to be on board this Riviera. And now let's move forward through the rest of the salon. To starboard here, you've got a nice little corner sofa there. I'd put money on the fact that there's storage under these. There is a drawer underneath that side there for easy access. So whether it's glasses or more dishware. The main salon table and your sofa there, which of course any of these areas can enjoy that TV. When that TV swings out from the wall, that's a really cool feature. I love that. It's on a super strong bracket and it just pivots out from the wall electronically so you can watch it from anywhere in the salon. Now let's move forward to another pretty important part of the boat, the helm station. So obviously here you've got your Volvo controls, you've got your IPS control, the joystick, throttles there, got side power bow thruster there, and all of the controls you'd expect. Two Garmin screens, the Volvo control, and also every Riviera comes with this C-zone system, so you can control everything on the boat through this screen. Very clever system. And it's really very intuitive to use as well. Now, wrapping up this little area here are these two amazing seats. They are super, super comfy and they're built for long trips. You can see you've also got adjustments there on the helm seat. But what a great place to sit and enjoy helming this yacht all the way through here. Now you see all these blinds in the salon as well. Overhead blinds and off the side. These are all electronically controlled. I'll drop that video over the top here. And of course that sunroof opens and closes and you can control the settings on these blinds as well. So you can have it full shade, you can have it open with what's like an insect screen and have the sunroof opened or closed. And there's a secondary glass roof area back here as well. So you can have this whole area really nicely lit up during the daytime. Perhaps if you're up in northern climates where it's not so warm. And now let's head on down to the cabins. So at the base of the stairs, as you do a sharp turnaround to the left, this boat has another second lounge area here, which obviously would be useful as a day bed or perhaps even an extra single bed. And there are options from Riviera, I remember, about that area. But you've got a nice little second lounge, so if you happen to have kids on board as well, gives them an area to hang out, watch some TV, and just be away from the grown-up fun zones. This area here is epic. If you're planning to spend a bit of time on board on this boat, you've got two Miele machines here, a washer and a separate dryer. And for anyone who's tried using an all-in-one washer dryer, they will fully appreciate how useful that is. And a very conveniently located drinks fridge. Again, Riviera can't have enough fridges. So then we step on into the master cabin, and this is a really lovely area. The decor on this boat is super nice as well, the pale grey with the touches of blue. Behind me, large screen TV. You've got the blinds there and the large windows right down that side. And on the port side of the boat, you've got the head, but they've done something kind of nice here. They've got some of this smart glass, so you can have that open through and enjoy. Look at that duck swimming around out there. And so you can have that open all the way through the hull and enjoy that vista out the side. You can see that's a great head with a seat all around it, fantastic if you're at anchor. Nice big head, tons of storage as well. It's another Riviera thing. You're never going to run out of storage or fridges. And of course that smart glass that I mentioned, at the touch of a button, if I can find the right button, there we go. Gives you the privacy glass. Boom. And the 6000 Sport Yacht has something else kind of unique as well, as we walk through the master closet there into this little, what would you call it, utility area. So these can be optioned up as captain's cabins on some of them. You could see you could really easily add a mattress on that section there. It's got a bit more storage going on, but this is where most owners in the US, I think, would be using them as this utility storage area. So that is incredibly useful. And of course that gives us access through to the engine room. Okay, so I've come through that captain's cabin now into the business end of the boat. And down here to begin with, obviously, we've got twin Volvos. This is an IPS boat, so you've got IPS 950s on this one, which will give you plenty of go power. We've got a Cummins Onan generator just over there, the Glendinning power cord rolls on either side, your Dometic systems, and also, importantly, a Seakeeper 9, which would do wonders on this boat. The 9's a good big unit, so that will make a lot of difference to stability when you're cruising along the ICW. Now, it looks cozy in here because we've got this space overhead for the tender, but in actual fact, as you walk around behind the engines here, you've got nearly full head height down the side there to get into the IPS drives. So actually getting access to them and servicing them is not as bad as it looks here. I'm almost tempted to show you. Stick with me. I'm going to climb around behind this engine. Boom. And then down the side here, and you've got all this head height over here, taking you all the way down to the IPS drive. So servicing those is actually much easier than it looks. You've obviously got some breakers over here as well, exhaust fans and everything else you would expect. And as with every Riviera, the fit out in this end of the boat is exceptional. So the quality really shows through when you look behind the scenes on boats like this. So it's a pretty impressive area. They've packed a lot in here for sure, but it all works just fine. Heading forward from the master cabin, you've got the other two cabins on this boat, and on this particular one we've got a twin cabin here. And again, on a Riviera, lots of storage cabinets there, storage there, and the door through to the shared head, which looks like this. So lovely head unit. They're simply finished, but they're really, really well done. You know, there's tons of storage everywhere you look. The shower is nice and big. You've got lots of natural light and some ventilation. Very easy to maintain surfaces too, which is great to live with. And then we're forward into the VIP, which has its own head. So this is a 3-cabin, 3-head layout. Again, more storage everywhere you look, behind the mirror. Good size shower again. And forward is the VIP cabin. So you've got a nice queen size bed there. And again, lots of storage. Good size hull windows there, so you're getting some natural light in, and of course there's an overhead hatch there as well for more natural light. And the storage as well, look at this, storage here, here, under the bed we've got drawers. Love me some storage. So while having so much fun with Mike and Katie this morning, I completely forgot to do the part of the video where I say, thanks for joining me on this walkthrough tour. So thanks for joining me on this walkthrough tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this spectacular boat, the Riviera 6000 Platinum Edition Sport Yacht. I think they're fantastic boats. There's so much to love about them. Their seagoing capabilities, their livability, the creature comforts, everything, the style. I love these boats. So links are below if you want to look into this particular boat. Please do like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you really soon for another walkthrough video.